Okay. I probably got into it and forgot that I was supposed to tape it. And this will be put on, this will be put on YouTube, so if you don't get everything, it'll probably be posted on my YouTube channel, so. But the one thing is just make sure that if he talks to you, he says something to you, just acknowledge, and we'll go. Takes me just a moment, I'll just keep talking, and all of a sudden you'll hear the voice change. But Lucerne isn't a being, he doesn't incarnate here. He didn't incarnate here. There's many other places in the spirit world to incarnate, so not like it has to be here. So he has never incarnated here, didn't see a need to be here. But there are other people within the group that have that connection of being here. So if he doesn't know the answer, he'll try to ask them in the spirit world, what do you think? And they will give him an answer. If there's something that he hasn't experienced or something he doesn't know anything about, they will talk. And sometimes they'll jump in and start speaking. But a lot of times, we did this one time before, and the whole room lit up with purple energy, and an angel started speaking. So, and everybody saw the purple energy. So, hopefully, maybe that'll happen. I don't know, maybe. But hopefully, whoever comes through will make their appearance known. But it's usually Lucerne. Usually Lucerne is who comes through and speaks to me. And he has a vibration of spirit. He has a connection of who I am. I am Lucerne. I am a being, you understand, that I have truly been here in the universe for quite some time. I've always been part of the universal energy from the beginning. And I explain to individuals that I speak to that the vibration of spirit, the vibration that you are, has always been, you've always been part of the universal energy. You haven't always been in this body, this vibration that you are in now, but you have always been energy. You've always been that part of the energy vibration from the spirit world. There are many dimensions in the world of spirits that we can move to and be part of the vibration. That energy is part of you, and energy from every lifetime and incarnation, times that you've spent in the spirit world, has always been part of you. I explain to individuals that you never learn major stuff here in the earth plane. What happens on the earth plane is you are here. Your guides, spirit, master teachers, awaken the knowledge within your cells, your body today. And as they awaken that cell knowledge within your body, you have a thought, a connection to the spirit. And all of a sudden you have an idea. It isn't something that you've learned here. It is something that happened here, or your guides have awakened the energy within you. Awaken that cell memory that is part of your vibration. All of you should, at some point in your vibration, go home. And when you go home, speak to your guides out loud so they can hear you. And tell them that you would like whatever information that you need in your life to be awakened within your being so that you personally can receive it and put it in motion in your life. Remember, in some lifetime you were extremely wealthy, extremely healthy, had beautiful relationships, living a perfect life. There's no reason why in this lifetime you cannot achieve that, because we are there for you. We only can awaken the knowledge when you asked us to, when you need us to put that in motion within your life. That is when we can awaken that knowledge within you. We can't just throw it into your vibration. You probably wouldn't see it. Probably wouldn't adjust it in your auric field. So we have to allow you to be able to accept it. There are dimensions in the spirit world that travel through time and space. You might decide that this is something you personally would like to do in a lifetime, that is where you will go. You want to sit somewhere in the spirit world and rest for a few years, that is where you will go. At the end of your life, remember, you haven't done anything wrong in your life. You might think you have. You might think like, oh, I've done something wrong in my vibration. But everything has a consequence. And as you move through this earth plane, you affect others. Maybe the affecting others has something to do with their life lesson, their life encouragement within their life. Maybe the thing that you thought was wrong was right. It affected them in a way that moves them to a different level within their vibration. Might have affected you negatively, but what if it affected the universal mind? If you have to do something in your life, Spirit will move heaven and earth for you. They will move it. They will place it in motion within your life. You might be discouraged that they aren't moving it as fast as you think they should. Maybe the timing isn't quite right for you at this point. Maybe the vibration of the people are not here that you need to move you to a higher sense of consciousness. You have to allow yourself to believe that you can achieve it. We're winning as your cheering squad in the spirit world, you know. We allow you to truly understand who you are. But you have to be able to accept the vibration. Sure, we are master teachers, instructors, and guides from the spirit world. But you also have your personal guides that you asked for. You've placed them in motion. You've done that in your vibration. You have chose them. You know, when you entered this earth plane, you sat somewhere, thought about it, you know. You looked at quite a few people to see which ones would fit you the most in this lifetime. Over there, you had the book of where your life was supposed to head, what was supposed to happen, what you were supposed to do in this lifetime. And during those moments, you looked at individuals in the spirit world and said, you need to come with me. And you chose these individuals to follow you as guides, protectors, master teachers, instructors into your vibration, because you knew the journey that you had to take. And as you did that, they followed you down. But halfway to this earth plane, you lost that book you had and all the information that you needed to understand this life. So now that you are here, you have to trust that your guides know the path. They know the journey that you must take. You can take the down road here, or you can take the road there. That choice is yours, it always is. Don't blame other people for your situations in your life. Try to figure a different path, a different vibration within your life. We, as angelic presence and vibration of all the energy in the spirit world, are at your beck and call. If your guides can't help you, there are other teachers, other master teachers that will be able to help you. They'll be able to connect to that higher sense of consciousness for you. Remember, nothing wrong in this lifetime. You've been a life lesson for someone, or they've been a life lesson for you. Don't judge yourself so hardly, because we are not. We're only trying to help you. If you're ill and sick in your life, ask for perfect health. You need money? We have plenty of money. Ask us for some. We don't need it all. Ask us for the prosperity within your life, but be able to accept the money that we want to give you. You want friends, people in your life? Ask for us. We will draw the people in your life for your highest and best. Sure, you picked your family. Some of you would probably like to give them back. But you picked them. You put them in motion in your life. But your friends are who you need to be around, the ones that you will encourage you and bless you on your journey. If not, then go find new friends that will bless you and adjust your vibration for you. Every one of you have a talent that was given to you in this lifetime. A talent to move through this earth plane. And if you're at a lost in your world, a lost in your connection to the spirit world, ask us. We sit gathering, as my one guide would say, we're gathering dust, waiting for you to ask us, to speak to us for this too, so we can speak to you. It's this mental thought, this vibration of, what do I need? How can I move forward in my life? How can I place things in motion? You ask this, then you watch for repetition. Sometimes we'd like to just hit you with it, but you wouldn't accept it. We have to tell you slowly, basically in your life, repetitiously in your life, synchronicity, situations in your life will appear. If you keep seeing the same animal, it's probably that is your animal totem, your animal guide. You keep seeing a name in the vibration, that means that name has a meaning to you or will have a meaning to you in the near future. Numbers are placed in your vibration to get your attention. Could be an address where you buy the best lottery ticket that you've ever bought. Everything is a meaning or a vibration. You just have to notice that it's there in front of you. You want to see it and you want to remember it. That's what you should always ask your guides. Every one of you are on a purpose in your life. You might not feel that the purpose is being fulfilled in your vibration. Remember the purpose. You could have a small purpose, but a big effect in the spirit world. If you're still here breathing in the earth plane, you are affecting the spirit world. You're still here. As above, so below is what you are affecting the spirit world. You're affecting us. And we in turn affect you. Through the energy that you send through your higher self and into the spirit world, subconsciously or consciously in your life. You are making good decisions, but if your thought is it is not working as well as it should for you, then ask yourself what you should do to make it better. That's what you should ask yourself. Don't tell us that you're falling apart. We'll bring something to make you fall apart. If you're not wealthy in your life, don't keep telling yourself you're not wealthy. We won't be able to give you any money. Even though things are happening in your life, set your foot on the positive vibration within your life. Allow yourself to pick up things along the path. Allow yourself to bring yourself back to motion within your direction in your life. When I speak to people, when I speak to you, I allow you to ask me questions if that's something you want to do in your life. You have plenty of time at the end of this whole vibration for you to ask me anything you want. But I will go to you. I will speak to you. Just say something to me that I know that I've got your attention. You know, I want to speak to your vibration. I want to speak to you, sir, here on the end over here. You know, the vibration with you, sir, is I feel like you're coasting at this point in your life. It could be because of individuals and people in your life. You're waiting to figure out their direction, their vibration within their energy field. You're giving as much energy as you can, sir, so don't feel guilty that the energy hasn't transposed itself as quickly as you thought it should. Because you are traveling a path right now in your life in a service and a vibration for others, dear. There's a vibration within your life, a vibration of caring, of instructing, and of helping, sir. So kind of take a breath, take a visual breath in your life, sir, and know that you're on the right path. Might not be your journey that you're walking with, dear, but it is a journey that you need to be with at this moment to encourage somebody else's spiritual growth, their spiritual vibration within their life. It is a motion that you have chosen in a past lifetime, an incarnation, sir. And you're very good at it. You're very good at understanding what people want, sir. And treat yourself with a lot of respect, because I feel like I've had to kind of stop on the path, take a breath, follow a journey that I wasn't planning on following, but I've had to follow it. I've had to put it in motion. And I do feel right now you're doing what you need to do. A few years from now, you'll look back and go, well, thank God I did that. Thank God I wasn't part of that vibration, because I helped. I encouraged. I blessed the soul that went to spirit. And that's what you're doing at this point in your life, sir. You are helping. Don't degrade that, because you might be stopped on the path. But the energy of, positive energy of help and encouragement to others, sir, is affecting the spirit world in a very positive nature. So trust yourself. You're doing what you need to do at this point. But there will be options here in the future for you to move in a different direction if you choose so, sir. But remember, the choice will always be yours. Choice will be yours. For right now, you've taken this job or this situation on, sir, because it was your job to do this. And you do it quite well, sir. You've decided that that is what you needed to do, and you're doing it. And it's going to work quite well for you, sir. And I will leave that with you, sir. Remember, the people love you. You're not a hard person to love, sir. You just take particular situations of understanding what you would like people to do. You don't judge them. You might give them a look, sir. Give them that little look in your vibration, but you won't judge them. You be very patient with them as they find their own journey. Right now you're helping people find their journey, sir. Don't judge where they are, but encourage them to where they should be. That's what you should do, sir. I'll go to you, dear. And I have to go to you, dear, because I feel like you are at a crossroads in your life, dear. I have a crossroads in your vibration, a crossroads in your work field. Not like you're stopped in the past, dear, but you're asking questions of yourself, of your vibration. The answer might not be here right now. It might not be part of your vibration at this point, but who says that it won't be here tomorrow? The universe energy has to evaluate itself, dear. Has to move itself in a different vibration within your life. I can only tell you, dear, that sit for a while, take a breath. Boy, you could tell some wild stories about what has happened in your life, dear. We could have a journey and a discussion of what has happened in your life, and what people have done, and what people have put in motion, and people what they have accomplished in their auric field. You've had to walk through, dear. It's like I feel like I'm walking through a mind path, dear. I know where I need to walk, I just can't figure out exactly where I'm putting my footing. Maybe that's why you're stopped at this point, dear. You're looking ahead of you, judging the path ahead of you. Go left, go right, dear. But pick your journey, pick the vibration for you. Relationships are a life lesson for you, dear. They are that life lesson, that life connection to you, dear. Remember, you have to be the adult. People in your life might think they're the adult. You give them that little thought, dear. Bless their little hearts. You have to be the adult, dear. You might not want to be that adult, but you will have to be that adult in your vibration. You'll have to adjust that situation within your life. You're a nice person, dear. People like you. You're very congenial with others, dear. Maybe that's your well-being, your vibration within your life, but you had to be that. Because people pay attention to you, and that feel like information in your life is coming forth, dear. Might be tomorrow. Might take you a week, dear, but there will be information arriving ahead of you, dear. That it's going to give you pieces of the information or pieces that you need to make that forward motion within your life. Go left to go right, dear. Best I can tell you that you're not going to make a bad decision here, but make the decision for you. At this point in your life, That could be something being selfish. I should do something more. Do not worry about that, dear. You remember that it's for you at this point. The journey is matched for you. What fits the vibration for you will fit others. And as you move forward, people will follow you down the path. Trust yourself, dear. It's a journey that you must take. But it shouldn't be a disturbing journey for you, dear. It should be a very pleasant journey for you, as long as you pick the right path for yourself. Don't become subservient to some other energy or some other vibration from somebody else. Wish them well, dear, but you move down the path for you. If they don't quite follow you, that's not your journey, dear. Not your journey to go back and drag them with you. Give them all the opportunities to do what they need to do, dear. Then you move down the path. Everybody will follow you. I have a good expression with that, dear. They will follow you. They will manage situations within your life. But your life is getting ready to change for you, dear. Because I feel like situations are being placed in motion to move your energy to a different level within your vibration. And by moving to a different level within your vibration, dear, you will find your true purpose. Your purpose will be announced to you. And you will find that journey very pleasant for you in the future to come, dear. I'll go to you, dear. I'll go to you here in the black. I think it's black, it's dark in here. You know the first vibration with you, dear, is there's a gentleman in the spirit world that passed the spirit and didn't want to go, my dear. He didn't want to leave this earth planet. I feel there were situations going on with his body that he could not alleviate. He could not get rid of. And I feel that. I feel like his body just kind of gave up on him. That's what I sense with him. He's part of your family tree, dear, but I do feel like him trying to maneuver situations with you. I feel like you should meditate more, dear. There are people in your vibration acting as a kind of a Zen garden for you, dear, trying to make it calm and peaceful in your life. I'm not saying your life is completely peaceful, dear, but it should be. It should be something that you have a good connection to, my dear. Think of what you do for a living and understand what you would like to do. I'm not saying that you have to leave or redo or reset your career choices in your life. But how you receive money could change here within the next 6 to 8 months. Take a choice of what you want to do with your money and prosperity now, dear. Don't wait till you get into August or September of this year and decide to ask us for money. We might have to go look for it for you. Ask for it now, dear. Ask for it. Put the vibration. You're supposed to have money, dear. Supposed to leave some kind of legacy with money. Some money should follow you, dear, throughout your life. It's a good situation for you, a good vibration for you, dear. You shouldn't trust other people to guard your money for you, dear. Guard your own. Know where your money's at, dear. That's what you should do in your life. Know where the vibration of money is. Now we have to look for money in our life for abundance, dear, but abundance of health, abundance of prosperity, abundance of relationships, abundance of situations in your life. You personally don't have to ask for one thing in your life. Just ask for abundance, dear. We'll know what it's for. That's all you should do. Bring in whatever you need in abundance, dear. That's what you should ask for. Don't worry so much about some people around you, dear. They'll take on their own journey, their own vibration. It's not your journeys. You can help, you can encourage, but don't take it on, dear. Don't place something in motion here that throws you off balance. You're very talented, you're very gifted, dear. Work below your means, dear. So remember that. You're very talented, dear, and there's talents within your being that you haven't even discovered yet. Ask your guides for abundance, they will bring that forward in your vibration. You're very ungrounded, so it's going to give you a pretty good view of the path around you, dear. So trust yourself. You're going to make the right decisions. You will. Trust the vibration within your whole being, dear. You don't have to be the adult, but you at least know who's putting the keys in the car, dear. Know who's driving the car if you decide to ride and be a passenger. Understand where the person's taking the car. That's what I would ask, dear. I would ask that. The gentleman next to you, sir, I feel like, since with the vibration first thing here from the spirit world there, is a very large buffalo. Sitting in your auric field is an animal totem for you. Well, it's not a regular buffalo, it's a white buffalo, signifying spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual connection. Very large white buffalo sits in your auric field, sir. And it has a strong connection to you, how your path moves forward here in the future. You're going to be very focused, very grounded. If I want to change your mind, sir, I better prove to you that it has to be changed. You aren't stubborn, but we could just do a little bit, sir, just a little bit. Maybe I have to focus your intent. I have to prove to you that's the direction you need to go in your life. You'll go, but the proof has to be there first. Vibration of proof. You have people in the spirit world, sir, that have always had a connection to you through lifetimes, incarnations. And I feel like you sense that. You sense that you've lived before. You've had these people in your life before. You have déjà vu in your vibration, sir. You've been this route before. You kind of understand that. But you're taking this route in your life mostly for others, dear, sir. The path that you've chosen was to be in service. That's it. You might think that you could be out of service now, maybe retired, out of service. I'm not working, I'm not doing that. But remember, you're still in service to spirit, to guide others to a path, to a light, to an incarnation within their own life, dear sir. You know, there are people coming back to the spirit world, coming back here from the spirit world, that you've had contact with in many lifetimes. Even though you are here in this body, your higher self is still connected there. And through that higher self, you will encourage these individuals as they make their journey back to this plane of existence. You're still in service, whether you feel it or not, sir, but you are in service. I trust that you're going to make understandable, good decisions for yourself. I'm not telling you that you need to ask for perfect health at this point in your life, but I would ask for that. Right now, remember, you're asking for health, you're not begging for health, your vibration. So ask for health now. Don't wait into next year. Start asking for health, sir. Ask for it now. Ask for the vibration of health to arrive in your life. So that whatever I see here in the future in your vibration, you can skirt past. You can move past it. Don't have to hit it face first, sir. Move past the vibration. You picked your family tree, sir. Health vibrations within your family tree, you picked it. Ask for perfect health now. Don't wait for a few years from now and say, oh my God, son, I need health. Well, we're telling you to ask for health, perfect health now. All the reason why not. Then allow yourself to move forward. You'll skirt past a lot of this stuff in your life, sir, because it is not a life lesson for you, not a life encouragement for you at all. Trust yourself. Trust your vibration of who you are. Remember, stay a little stubborn, sir. It works for you. Stay a little stubborn. Don't take things at face value for yourself. Make sure that people explain to you why. You have to change directions within your life. Don't just change just because somebody wants you to. Change because it's something you would like to do, your vibration. Lady next to you, sir, I want to, many lifetimes, dear, you've lived and died on this earth plane and have never asked for anything, dear. You're the sweetest person, dear. I wouldn't want to get you angry, though, but sweetest person, dear. You treat everybody with respect, but respect is earned. It's not just given, dear. So people should understand that you will give whatever respect that they deserve in their life. If they don't like exactly what you're giving them, dear, that's not your problem. You're giving them exactly what they personally deserve. And that in turn will change the direction within their life. You are a force to reckon with, dear. You have a lot of gifts from the spirit world. You're clairsentient. You have a good empathic ability within your vibration. Keeps you out of trouble. It probably runs in your family. People probably knew that they knew that they knew, dear. They had that knowing in their life, and you have that. And people would listen to you, dear. Listen to your vibration and your direction. You can help them. You can manage their path for them. Because you are a creator, dear. Creating the vibration ahead of people. You're going to be ungrounded. You both make a pretty good pair. One's very grounded, very focused in his life, and you're very ungrounded, dear. So you get to see the path that he doesn't see, and he gets to see the part of the path that you don't. And I feel like you match well together, dear. You match well together. As long as he behaves. I had to giggle at that. As long as people behave around you, dear, you're fine with them. You don't work well with full crazy, dear. You don't do well with that. People have to act a little sane around you. You don't act. You don't take nonsense. But remember, you'll give people whatever they need in their life. They have to figure out exactly what they expect from you, and you will decide what you need to give them. Don't feel guilty in the future in your vibration that you haven't given them exactly what they wanted, dear. Spirit will move heaven and earth if you have to do something, dear. Your health is good for you, dear. You eat well, you do what you need to do for your health, so we're working on it. Your Archangel Michael's with you, dear. Protecting you and guiding you and working on your health for you, so you have a good person in your corner, working on your health, dear. There's somebody around you, dear, that probably isn't doing as well as they should, dear. Remember, you have 10 to 15 guides that follow you, dear. You don't need all of them right now. You don't. Send a couple of your guides to help them. Mentally tell your guides, I don't need all of you right now. Could you go help them? And send them off, dear. They'll join you later down the path when you actually need them, dear. But maybe they will do some kind of massive situation for the individual that you're praying for or you're wanting help for, dear. Send your guides. They'll encourage the individuals ahead of you. You are a catalyst. You do very well in your life, dear. Being a distant healer. To heal people at a distance, dear. Just send them energy. Guides will help you. You've healed in past lifetimes. You've incarnated in past lifetimes, dear. In medicine, in healing, working with others, dear. It becomes second nature to you. It does. You don't like people that are too sick or not wanting to take care of themselves. That bothers you. Because you'll give them the tools, but you expect them to use them. So don't feel guilty if somebody doesn't take the tools that you've given them, dear. But send your guides off first. Send them towards the individuals you want help with. And they will do their best to help them. You could get a call here in a couple of months and say, guess what happened? My life changed. You can thank your guides then, dear. Thank them for doing the work. But you're a very enlightened person, dear. You have this enlightened vibration with you. A lot of reds and purples in your auric field, dear. People ever thought or even understood what you really wanted to say, dear? Boy, they'd be surprised, wouldn't they? If you ever said what you thought, dear, the journey would start, wouldn't it? So you kind of keep it internalized. You only say things that you need to say when you're provisioned into a situation that you have to say it, dear. But you have a lot of purple in your auric field signifying spirituality. You're a very spiritual person, dear. You're a good person. The lady behind you, dear, the one there, next to the gentleman, say something, dear. Make a sound. Hi. There we go. Just got to know that I'm speaking to you, dear. So just want to make sure you know that I'm coming in your direction. Dear, I feel like someone just locked you away for a while. You've had to deal with things in this lifetime that I have to take a breath from. I feel like I'm locked somewhere. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. And that's okay, dear. I feel like you need to wait for a little bit. Kind of gather your energy, gather your vibration in your being, dear. That's what you're doing. People might think that you need to go do all this stuff in your life. No, you do not. You need time to rest, dear. Time to take a breath. Whatever you do for a career in your life, dear, you should rethink that. Re-envision that vibration in your life, dear. We could be leading you towards an immense amount of prosperity within your life. Allow yourself to be open to change. Open to something else, dear. You might be surprised what arrives in your life. You picked your family tree, dear. God bless them. You picked them, dear. We were standing there with you, and you said, I'll take them. We all made a really look, dear, and said, really? Down you came. But you needed the vibration from the family tree. That's what you needed, dear. You're born in a family, not of them. So don't be all discouraged if you can't help the family at this point in your life, dear. You're born in a family, not of them, dear. Don't feel discouraged. But I do feel like career, path, situations, vibrations in your life will change in the direction of your life. Remember, people were supposed to follow you. You are not supposed to follow them. Maybe the moment in your life is to take a breath. Take a breath in your vibration, dear. Sit. Do nothing for a little bit. And watch what arrives in your life. I'm not telling you that the money will just drop in your life, but it could. Don't tell everybody in your family tree that you have money. I wouldn't do that, dear. The lights would go on, people would be coming for you, dear. Keep the money locked away somewhere. Anybody ask you for money? You don't have anything. Nothing. Don't be giving out your money, you might not get it back. I don't feel like everybody that you'll give money to, dear, is trustworthy. Let's put it that way. So you make the decision of what you want to give away, what you want to do, dear. The prosperity is coming, dear. Whether you want it or not, it's going to be here. Put enough away for yourself. Make sure that you're comfortable. Then spend the rest on other people if that's what you want to do. Put enough away for yourself, though, so that you will always be able to control the outcome of your own life. Not allowing somebody else to attract the outcome of your life for themselves. You've been on a journey, dear. But the journey is about ready to change for you in a very positive way. Accept it, understand it, and do it. That's what I would tell you, dear. The gentleman next to you, I feel, sir, you know I laugh in your vibration because you've got this little red clown car sitting in your auric field. You do. You probably have a really good sense of humor. You like pulling little practical jokes on people, I think. I feel that with you, sir. I feel like you're here having fun, enjoying yourself. You should run your own business and do something you control or manage yourself, sir. You'll work well with others, but that's not your journey, sir. You can work for people, but they just make you a little crazy. Doing something on your own works for your vibration for you, sir. It takes you to an understanding within your life. You can make money, you can do whatever you need to do with a business and the vibration that you do in your life. You live where you live because of the people in your life, sir. I'm not going to go back to your house and pack you up and move you, but if you have the opportunity to change locations in your life, I would definitely look at it. Definitely give it a little preview in your vibration if it's something that you could do in your vibration. Your career, your choices in your life could give you some kind of move or change in your life. Relationships, you're like a follower, sir. So somebody in your life has to be the adult. It's not like you can't be the adult, but the clown car's still there. I can't help that, sir. You need somebody to protect you from situations in your life. But overall, you should do quite well. You should manage quite well in your life. You don't do things that are too stupid. You don't. You should have a t-shirt, sir, that says, I was only trying to help. That should be your saying. I'm only trying to help. Should be your saying in your life, sir. Health should run pretty decent for you. Family, some family members, I don't say I want to put them out next to the street free to go good home, but some of them I'd place out there, close the blinds and lock the door. Some people in your life, sir, they're on their own journey, not yours. Don't get yourself involved in something that doesn't quite work for you, and you'll know. Somebody wants you to invest in a business. Do something, sir. Make sure that the business fits you, not because it fits everyone else. It fits everyone else. Should fit your vibration for you, not them, you. Make sure of that before you make a decision in your life. Not like somebody could take advantage of you, but make sure that the vibration of the path ahead of you fits you. And I would tell you that. The lady next to you, hello, dear, I feel like with you, dear, you have Mother Teresa with you that sits in your auric field, kind of like a guide, a protector, dear, save the sick, the ill, and the poor. You have a gentleman in spirit with you, dear. He's behind you, dear, going, alms for the poor, alms for the poor. I don't feel like you're poor, dear. I feel like you give everything away, though. You place things in other people's vibration to help them, to encourage them, dear. If people ever gave you back what you had given, dear, you'd be extremely wealthy. Because I feel like you've given away most of the stuff in your life, just to help, just to encourage others. You're in this lifetime for children, dear, at least for one, to help them and encourage them and get them down the path, dear. That was your job, that was your life lesson, that was your life vibration, your life, dear. So you want to know what your purpose is, dear? At this point in your life, especially here within the next 2 to 3 years, is to take care of you. Take care of your vibration, dear. You can give everything away, but then what's going to be left for you? Take care of your vibration for yourself. I would do that for you. I would place that in motion, dear, most strenuously in your auric field. Take care of your health. Relationships, dear, has been a journey for you. I feel like I've had to drive the wagon and no one's helped me drive it. You're exhausted, tired, but you had to drive the wagon most of your life, dear. No one's come up to help you drive it. But maybe somebody will come up and help you drive that wagon here within the next few years so you can sit and take a breath. Right now, you'll have to drive it. You'll have to go. You'll have to do what you need to do, dear. Because there's life lessons that are not yours that you will have to take care of and help with and encourage, dear. Could be a grandbaby. It could be a grandchild. It could be somebody else's child. But you're going to be there to help, to encourage and bless them on their journey, dear. So there's a life situation in your life that you'll have to take care of. But not a bad one, dear. Not bad. Not bad at all. I have to ask this. What city do you live in, dear?
Ocala.
Oh, God, no, dear. What do you do there for?
My daughter lives there.
Your daughter could come visit you at the coast, dear. You need water in your vibration, dear. You're in a center of the state, dear.
Okay.
If you have the opportunity to change locations in your life, let me explain something to you. 3 of your past lifetimes were lived in Virginia, Kentucky, and northern Georgia. Now, I could place you in Georgia. I could put you in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Your daughter could come up and visit. Give her a break. Give her a press to take a breath. Have a cute little compound somewhere up in Georgia. That'd be nice. People can come up and visit. They give you a chance to have a warning bell before they got there. Wouldn't that be nice? A little warning bell, dear. But last lifetime, dear, you were a registered nurse. I know that. Lifetime for that, dear, you worked in a bank as a bank teller. The lifetime before that, dear, you actually ran a farm with your husband. So I know where you've been, dear. Florida, you've never lived in Florida any of your lifetime, so a little surprised you're here. You're here for your daughter. You're here for somebody else. You're not in the great state of Florida for you. So don't think that you're here for you, dear. I'm not going to kick you out, but You're here for them at this point in your vibration, but when the opportunity arises for you to make some kind of change in your life, at least get in the water, get to the mountains. You have water, not a swimming pool. Swimming pool does not count. Water in your backyard or mountain view. That's what you should see. Now leave that with you, my dear.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to you. Yes, I'm going to you. The vibration, dear. I feel like somebody in your vibration is going to enter your life, or maybe has already entered your life, as the astral sign of Leo. You have a very large lion in your vibration, sitting in your auric field, protecting you, guiding you, unless somebody in the spirit world was on the birth sign of Leo. But you have this very large lion with you, dear, sitting in your auric field, taking care of you, looking after you, placing things in motion for you. You have an older woman in spirit with you, but I feel like she was a little bit to get used to, I'd say. She had her own opinion of things, her own opinion of people, dear. But I feel like she kind of grew on you. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way for this woman. But she was as nice as she could have been in her life, and she's not apologetic. I love telling people that spirit is not apologetic. Don't believe readings when people tell you that, oh, they're so sorry, they're apologetic in your vibration. They're not. Whatever has happened in your life has happened for a purpose. They're apologetic when it happened for a purpose, and the purpose doesn't count. Everything happened in your life for a reason, dear. It did. It just happened. Water under the bridge, dear. You're starting a new cycle, a new vibration within your life this year. Figure your journey, dear. It doesn't matter what's happened before. Figure your journey in your life. Figure that vibration for you. Trust that you're making the right decision. Trust yourself, dear. That's all. Trust that. You have this lady, this lion, this vibration behind you, taking very good care of you, dear. Your guides are packing you a bag, dear, so you could be going on some kind of trip, putting the patron saint of travelers around your neck, St. Christopher. So you could be going on a journey, a very positive journey for you, dear. I feel like I want to take you out of your daily routine. I want to place you somewhere different, dear, and you're going to get information you wouldn't have received if you did not go there, dear. I would probably put you somewhere in the entertainment field, dear. That's where I would place you. Somewhere in the entertainment field would work extremely well for you. Because you have a good way with people. You can run things, you can operate things, you can do things, dear. You have good common sense. Not everybody is born with common sense, dear, but you were. You have good common sense about things, dear. Follow your path, follow your journey. But this year starts a brand new cycle for you. Means that whatever's happened before in your life, wish it well. Move on to greener situations within your life, dear. Don't beat yourself up over something that's happened behind you. There's nothing you could have done, nothing you could have changed, nothing you could have redone at that point in your life. You couldn't have. It happened exactly the way it was supposed to. Now you get to start off on your journey, dear. The new cycle, the new vibration for you. Trust yourself. You will make good decisions in your life. You will, dear, because of the good common sense. You have that. You have rules, dear. Remember that. Rules within your being. People don't understand the rules. They should go back to rule 1. They should read the rules. You have rules, dear. And you don't expect people to abide by all the rules, but once they read them a couple of times, they should. Because you expect people to do what they say they're going to do. You expect that, dear, in your life. If they don't do what you expect them to do, then you make decisions on where you go from here. But people should do what they say they're going to do. Then move in the direction which is best for you. I leave that with you, dear. Gentleman next to you, I want to feel with you, sir, is this journey of balance with you. I don't feel like you're unbalanced there, but I feel like you're sitting on a seesaw. You're waiting for somebody to take their seat on the other side of the seesaw. You're okay. You're a managing the vibration for you, but you're at a point of a close of vibration within your life. You know exactly where you're supposed to be. You've been striving and climbing ahead. Think of your life halfway up the mountain. You'll eventually make it to the top of the mountain. It will be there. It'll be in that part of the vibration for you. But you're still climbing. You're still focusing yourself up the mountain to where you need to be. I'm not saying it's going to happen here shortly. It should take you about 8 months to get to the top to take in the view. The next 8 months should be comfortable for you. It should be balanced for you, but you're going to have to take in the view. As you're climbing, take in a view. Every time you climb, the view will be different for you. The vibration of the view will be different for you. So every once in a while, stop, take a look around, then climb again. Make sure that you're climbing in the right direction for you. You know, you have a very large dog with you. Looks like a mixed breed, but very large dog. Sitting in your auric field, sitting there is protecting you, sir. Protecting your vibration. Making sure that you're okay. I feel this dog has some kind of connection to family. People could have a connection to you, but the dog is sitting very close to you, sir. But it's protecting you, guiding you up the path, the journey. I feel like with you, I feel like I need a moment. That might be your saying on your shirt. I just need a moment. Need a moment here. Be with you shortly. That might be your saying for yourself, sir. Your health is not too bad for you. You don't take as good as care of your health as you should, but overall, health not as bad as it should be. So you're in a good shape. The vibration for you, sir. But I eat better. I take better care of myself. If there's something you can do in your life. But enough, your health should run decent for you as long as you pay attention to it and look after it. It should run okay for you. I would put you as a traveler, sir. Put you on a path. If I could get you a motorhome, put you in the motorhome, get you a little thing behind it, and have you on the road, tumbleweed. Down the road. I'm down the road. I'm heading down the road. That would be something that'd be very balancing for you because you don't like the mundane. You like things to change. So being somewhere different a lot of the times in your life works for you. You don't like things to be mundane, the same thing every single day. It doesn't work for you as well. So find your vibration, your journey for you. It should work quite well for you, a connection for you, sir. The vibration for your energy field will be connected to you, sir. I leave that with you. The lady here, the brown hair, you dear, I wonder, I'm not telling you, dear, that you need to wish your family well in your life. But wish people in your life well on their journey for you, dear. You have people behind you, dear, that are blessing your path ahead of you, but I do feel like I've had to take a lot of connections in my life have been a journey. I feel like you're exhausted, dear. You know what your auric field is telling your guides in the spirit world? You know what it's telling you? You know what your auric field does this, it does this. I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. That's what you're telling your guides, dear. They're listening to you. Telling you like change in your life. You like information from the spirit world. You travel a lot at night, and when you sleep at night, dear, you travel quite a bit. So when you're traveling, while your feet are on the floor, say to your guides what you like to accept in your life. What do you want in your life? What do you need? Your guides will be very beneficial with you, and you like to remember your dreams. You might explain to me you don't remember your dreams. But you can start setting your dreams, dear, that you will remember because you travel quite a bit at night. You do. You travel in that information within your life, dear. You have this connection to the spirit world. You're what I would call clairvoyance in your vibration. You can see spirit. You can actually arrive at that vibration if you train yourself a little bit there. Be able to see and connect, communicate with the individuals in your life. You're very grounded, you're very focused in your life, dear. People shouldn't push you. That doesn't work well for you. The people in your life are trying to drag you, dear. Ooh, that wouldn't work. You'd holler and scream and you'd make all kinds of noises. Nobody's dragging you anywhere. And you're not about to drag anybody either. They better be able to walk on their own. In sickness and in health, oh, they better stay healthy. They better not be sick. Because they're going to have to make the journey on their own too. Because you'll help them, but you don't want to carry them. You're not going to carry people. You'll walk with them. You'll help them. You'll encourage them. But you expect them to do their part. You give them the information, dear, because you're going to receive it. You're not an angelic presence, dear, but you have a lot of angels with you. A lot of angelic presence with you, dear. Taking care of you, working with you, being part of your vibration. Trust yourself. You have the Archangel Raphael with you. He usually appears in people's lives when they have something to say, dear. Oh, you have something to say, dear. You make a really extremely good public speaker, dear. You don't need to be in large groups, dear, but you could be in front of people, speaking to them about your life journey. Your life journey is a little bit different than others. You've had some stuff happen. And you could give a good lecture, a good vibrational lecture on your life journey, dear. She went through it. Not many people have gone through their life as you have. And the journey for you should work quite well for you, dear. Should be that vibration for you. Trust yourself, dear. Trust yourself. Because you have guides with you through lifetimes. Incarnations, dear. You have more lifetimes on this earth plane than I can count. You've been back and forth, dear. But this should be your last one, dear, your last journey here. You could pick another dimension, another place of existence in your life, but last journey here, dear. Life lessons are over, so you get to go play, dear. Tell people in your life you're at your own recess. That medium out in Casadega said so. I'm on recess now. Leave me alone. Follow a journey in your life that balances you, dear. You have people who love you in the spirit world, dear. They've gone to spirit, but they love you so much. And they have your best conditions in your life at heart. They will bring you blessings, dear. Because they love you so much that they're going to help you. I leave that with you, dear. Gentleman next to you. Sir, I feel like something in your life right now, I just need to be quiet. I feel like I'd make my opinion known about the situation, but I feel like I just need to be quiet. I can't force the situation. I can't do anything with it. I might as well just, I keep hearing a woman in spirit say, if you have nothing good to say nothing at all. There's something that's going to come up or something around you at this point, sir, that if you say something, I feel like somebody could take it wrong. You're only meaning good intentions with the situations, but your assistant will say, I shouldn't say something. I shouldn't say something in that vibration. You should allow yourself just to be quiet for a while. Allow it to take an energy of its own, let me just put it that way. You might want to say something to someone, but I feel like I just need to be quiet on the situation. You're very ungrounded in your vibration, sir. If you live in the great state of Florida, I wouldn't have put you here, so hopefully you don't live here. Do you live here?
I do.
I'm not telling you to go home and put a for sale sign out, but think about it. The vibration with you, sir, and I feel like your whole situation for you. I feel like you have not found your forever home yet. You might think, oh, I don't feel like you found that because you don't move to the right vibrational home for you. Placed yourself in Florida. You've never lived here in any of your lifetimes. So I wouldn't have put you here. Can't put you all the way out west. I can't do that either. Boy, you need to take a drive to Savannah, Georgia, sir. Live somewhere outside of historic Savannah. Get yourself a place. Stay there for a couple of days, sir. You might feel like you've come home. You lived there 3-4 lifetimes, so you must like it there. Must have some kind of connection to there from a past life and incarnation. That puts you near the water. What city do you live in Florida?
Orlando.
Oh God, no. Dear another one. What are you doing? Move to the coast, sir. Don't live right on the coast. Be close enough to the water that you can walk to it if you have to. Why don't you live up near? Why don't you live over near Palm Bay? Live over near Melbourne, Titusville, somewhere near the coast, sir. I know you're probably in Orlando with the situations in your life right now. That's why you're probably there. But when you have the opportunity to move or change location, at least look towards the coast. Look towards that vibration for yourself. Like you have to be on the water, but you should be near it. You should be near the vibration. But there will be decisions to make a move. Don't move somewhere else down the street in Orlando. Move somewhere different. Some different vibration, it'll show itself to you. If I tell you, sir, that you should live in Savannah, Georgia, you leave here as we finish this class today, and you see Savannah, Georgia. You see Savannah again. Keeps showing up in your life. Doesn't mean you need to be there, but you should at least look at it. Pay attention to what's arriving in your life, especially when you're in the month of June, July of this year. June, July of this year will bring you information that you need to make your decisions of what you personally would like to do. But right now, coast. There's people in your life that will coast with you. Just coast for a little bit. But June, July will bring you information that you need in your life to make your decision of where you go from there. I leave that with you, sir. Lady behind you.
Yeah.
The vibration with you, dear. I feel like I'm tussling with situations in my life. I feel like I'm being pulled left and right. You know, when I first saw you, dear, I felt like you were in one of those racks they used to have in medieval times, and they're just cranking the rack up. And you're sitting there going, please don't. And somebody keeps cranking the rack up on your vibration. That's what I feel with you, dear. I feel right now you're going through some situations in your life. Not your life lesson, not your life encouragement, dear, but you're going through it. It's mostly for universal energy. You're part of the universal mind, part of the universal energy at this point in your life, dear. And I do feel like that is moving you. Could be a little bit of darkness before the dawn, but the dawn is coming, dear. The dawn's coming here very shortly. I feel like whatever's happened here within the last, what it feels, 24, 28 months, dear, I'm done. I'm done with that. And I'm moving in a direction that works quite well for you, dear. You know, your guides keep wrapping you up in this fabric called chiffon, and they're wrapping you all up in it. And I feel like you're like sitting there like, oh. You're sitting there in that vibration, just feeling comfortable in the vibration. They're going to make you feel comfortable until they move you and to put you in a position within your life, dear. Your guides are working on your health, working on your well-being, working on your prosperity. They're working on every aspect of your life, dear. They are. You have guides in the spirit world that are working with you. They're very creative individuals. You have a lot of people in the spirit world, dear, that are very creative. They're very creative individuals. They can make something out of nothing. And they are working diligently in your vibration to make something for you. And I do feel like here very extremely shortly, dear, you're going to see it. And you're going to have to allow yourself to be part of the vibration within your life. Trust yourself. Whatever has happened back here, dear, people that you have a connection to in your life, dear, have been a pain in the butt.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm just sitting here like, oh, the vibration. But remember that you are at a change of situations within your life, dear. The picture show is going to come on. You're going to get a good view of the vibration ahead of you. Then see which part of the movie that you like. Watch it through, figure out what part you like the most, and follow that. Follow that vibration, dear. I probably wouldn't have put you in the great state of Florida either, dear, but they're going to kick you out. They're going to make you move. But you need to be somewhere very, very creative, dear. Some place where you can create and place things in motion in your life, dear. Maybe a very town that's very artistic, very creative, a place of artistic abilities, vibrations, dear. I feel like I couldn't move you right now if I wanted to, dear. There's too much stuff to pack up. I gotta pack things up. I gotta move. Now you're exhausted. But you will have the opportunity to make that change in your life if you want to. And your guides will make it very feasible for you, dear. Extremely feasible for you. But if your guides want to move you, dear, change your life, tell them how much money you need. Don't allow them to move you. They can put you in a one-bedroom trailer somewhere out in the woods, dear, and you got to fight off the wild animals. No sense in doing that. How much do you need to make your life comfortable if they decide to push you somewhere where you're going to affect other people's life lessons? That should have a connection to everyone. If you have to go somewhere, you have to be the missionary, you have to change people's lives, you have to find that direction in your life. Spirit should take very good care of you. Because they have to move you to get to them. They're not moving them to get to you, they're moving you. That means if you have to change your life to move somewhere to affect other people, then you become the missionary. They should take care of you. And you will become the missionary there. You are going to go help others. But if they need you, they should make sure that you're very comfortable there. That's what should happen in your vibration. And I leave that with you, dear. Lady next to you. You, dear. Say something.
Hello.
Okay. I'll get back there, dear. I will. The vibration with you, dear. Boy, have relationships been a life lesson for you. I feel like you're tired of being the adult. You're tired of being the one, dear. Like, because I don't feel like you've attract people in your life that aren't quite fully assembled, dear. But they are a little bit of a journey, dear. That includes friendships, people, situations, your life. You're just tagged, you're it, you're the adult, dear. You don't want to be, you want to go play. You should get out of the country if you can, dear. Not move completely out of the country, but take trips out of the country, dear. Take trips. You need to journey. You need to be not on vacation a lot, dear, but you need to be somewhere. So you get to journey, dear. You should always keep a bag packed, just in case you get to go someplace, dear. That should be your vibration within your life. You like seeing different places, different vibrations, dear. You would not do well in a mundane job where you had to do the same thing day after day after day. That would not work for you, dear. It doesn't fit the vibration for you. And you expect people in your life to be entertaining. They don't have to entertain you, dear, but they shouldn't be like down in the mud. They should be entertaining. They should keep you happy, content in your vibration. This lifetime, dear, you should have 3 children. How many children do you have?
2.
3. You'll either help raise a grandbaby, you'll help raise something else, dear, someone else's child. But there are 3 lights in your vibration, unless the child in the spirit world is yours. There are 3 lights in your vibration signifying 3 children. Not like you have to get pregnant, dear. We're not saying that. But you will have some kind of effect in some kind of child's life. 3 of them, dear. 3 of them. You could be the grandmother that takes care of the grandbaby, dear. That should be it. That could be the 3rd child. But right now, you're not at a crossroads, dear. But you're standing at the road with a big stick. That means that you're making sure that whoever comes up next to you is bringing stuff. Bringing things to encourage and bless you on your journey. Don't be afraid if you have to hit a few people with a stick, dear. You're just getting their attention. That's all you're doing, dear. You're not messing with them, you're just getting their attention. You're doing exactly what you need to do for them, dear. Because I feel like people it's like talking to the wall in your house, dear. People try to listen, but it's like talking to the wall. Like, really? I just feel like you're going to make some very extremely powerful decisions in your life, dear. need to get on board and follow you. Because the train will be leaving the depot shortly. So they better get on board and be what they need to be. I leave that with you, dear. Lady next to you. The vibration with you, dear. I know you're probably going to tell me that you don't not going to do it, dear, but I will explain to you that you should go back to school. Or be in school at this point in your life, because they keep putting books in front of you. I feel like you haven't found your true career yet, your true vibration. I feel like I want to be in some kind of education and situation in life. It's going to be like a niche situation. Not everybody does it, but I can do it. This is what I do for a living. This is what I do. I feel like you'll be very good at some kind of niche situation, dear. Vibration for you. Whatever's going on being offered to you with schooling, classes, situations in your life, dear. See what else is being offered. I told somebody here today that if it keeps appearing in your life, it keeps showing up, then look in that direction. Your guides will get your attention. You have a guide in your vibration named Joseph, dear. He's followed you through a few lifetimes. Could have a connection to your family tree, but definitely a guide for you, a protector for you, a vibration for you in this lifetime, dear. You have people in the spirit world, dear, that when you pass to the spirit world, you thank God you're not going to see them. Thank God that they have gone over there and you're not going to have to visit with them. They might have been part of your family tree, dear, but you don't have to visit and spend your lifetime with your afterlife with them, dear. Remember that. You don't. The vibration for you, dear. You have a lot of green and purples in your auric field, dear, signifying growth, abundance, and prosperity. Purple signifies spirituality, a connection to higher senses of consciousness. You have a very large Native American with you, dear, working on your health. But you have people looking after you. You need to take good care of your health, dear, because nobody else will. Take care of yourself. Especially with relationships, dear. Stop attracting people that are broken, dear. Stop doing that. You should ask them right out front. Ask them, dear, are you broken? See what the answer is. Stop attracting them, because I feel like you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about, the vibration. They just like flies to the moss to the flame, dear. They see you and they think, oh, that's the nurse. She'll take care of me. You're not here to take care of somebody. You're not looking for somebody to take care of you, but you're looking for somebody to at least be able to drive, be able to help, be able to encourage. As Lewis's mother used to tell him, you don't want to marry or court for money, but it doesn't hurt to be where it's at, dear. It doesn't hurt to be where that money's at, the vibration, dear. But take care of yourself, dear. Lady next to you. I feel like with you, dear, I'm like peering over the fence in your vibration. I'm getting a view of the yard next door, but I haven't got a complete view yet. And you're still looking, you're still taking notes, this vibration. You'd probably be a good one in your life to keep a journal in your life. Keep some kind of journal of things appearing in the vibration ahead of you, dear. Because they're giving you pieces. That's what I keep seeing here in the vibration, pieces of where you need to be, dear. You might not get the whole picture, but you're going to get enough pieces to build the picture. That's what it is, dear. You too, dear, have had relationships and people in your life that would scare the heck out of most people, dear. You've had them. You could tell a story, dear. Vibration with you, dear. Remember, your story of this past situation in your life have already been told. Doesn't mean you have to reinvent the same story, dear. You're supposed to be extremely healthy in your life, dear. You are not. Supposed to be. So ask for your perfect health. Well, the reason why not. You can tell me that you don't have buckets of money, dear. You know, yeah, it's Murphy's Law with your vibration with abundance, dear. I'm okay. We want to see this, dear. We don't want to see that. So ask for whatever prosperity and money you need in your life, dear. People want to be part of your life, dear. They better bring an extremely good and positive resume. judge the situation in your life as far as you feel like you need for you. That's what I sense in your auric field, dear. You know, lifetimes have been kind of a journey for you, dear. A lot of your lifetimes have been in service and balance your vibration. I wouldn't have put you on the west coast of Florida. You don't live there, I hope. Thank God, dear. You didn't survive well on the west coast of Florida, so I wouldn't place myself there. I wouldn't put myself in that vibration there. You live anywhere else if you want to, but just not the west coast of Florida. Especially near Tampa, Sarasota, somewhere in that vibration. You drive through there, you might get like a feeling like, ooh, I don't like it here. You have that empathic ability to know where you need to be, dear. You do. You have an empathic ability to know that. As long as you listen to yourself, place yourself in motion in your life, you'll know exactly where to be, dear. That empathic ability will show itself to you. You know, you have this animal totem in your vibration, dear, of a very large hawk. Sits in your auric field, dear, as an animal totem for you. Hawks are very protective. They're very serene birds. They watch. They sit very patiently on the vibration, dear. Very large hawk with you, dear. Being your animal totem at this point in your life. Good change. Animal totems don't stay the same throughout your lifetime, dear. They change as you need them. Next month, you might need the elephant. Next year, you might need the giraffe. You might need another animal to carry you down the path. But right now, you have the hawk sitting in your auric field, dear. And the hawk is the same name as your Indian guide. You have an Indian guide in your vibration named Black Hawk. Sits with you. I thought it was kind of cool that a hawk was sitting with you and your animal, your Indian guide was named Black Hawk. I thought that was kind of comfortable for your vibration, dear. Remember, keep track of what's appearing in front of you, dear. You might not get the whole picture right now, but by the time you get towards the end of the year, you'll see the whole exact picture that you need to see. Keep track of what's appearing because it is moving you down the path. And I leave that with you, dear. Go to you, dear, the black. You know you have people in your vibration just laughing. I feel like you've taken a few journeys, a few situations in your life, dear, that I just have to laugh about it. I have to have a moment to have to laugh about the situation. Because it was done in good faith. But I feel like it might not have worked out exactly the way you thought it was supposed to. But you did it in good faith, though. A lot of things have happened in your life to affect others. Affect the vibration for others, energy vibration, dear. You're what I call a blueprint reader, dear. You're that person that everybody in your life should put their stuff on the table. They should place everything on the table and allow you a moment to look at it. You don't like being rushed into something. Don't rush me. Give me a moment. I'll look at it. And you're not being disrespectful. You just need a moment just to give me time to look at it. And I'll decide what I personally would like to do with that. You have a challenge with that, dear, because I feel you can look at situations that people put in your life and be able to organize it and put it in motion in your vibration, dear. You like people, but some people in your life, you've had the keys to the sanitarium way too long in your life, dear. Way too long. I don't know what's with family, friends, people, situations in your life, dear, have had the keys way too long. Allow the keys to be placed somewhere else. Allow the energy to move in a direction for you, dear. You know the color of pink and yellows in your auric field. You attract things in your life that make you a little stressed, dear. But you're just love, you're just compassion, you're just wanting to help, dear. That's part of your auric field, it's part of your being. You've been in this earth plane to be in service to others, but doesn't mean that some of the lifetime can't be in service to you. So I feel like you're not completely at the crossroads yet, but you're going to be there shortly. So shine that pink light around your vibration and move in a direction which fits you. People in your life will follow you. They'll understand you'll know exactly where to go. Not like you have the GPS. You can allow somebody else in your life to drive, but you're still controlling where the car's going because you are the one that is being the blueprint reader in your life. You know exactly where it should be. You're just allowing people just to drive wherever they need, but you know exactly where the car's going to end up. You know exactly where it's going to be end up. So just listen to the vibration within your head, dear. You should meditate more. You should get quiet more, dear. It should work quite well for you. Extremely well for you if you get a little bit more quiet. Every once in a while, just take a little bit of time just to take a breath. And that will work quite nicely for you, dear. Gentleman next to you. Boy, your family tree has a little bit of root rot there. I just feel like I just look at it and I go, whew. I feel like I want to take a breath. I really picked them, really. I feel that with you, sir. You needed genes, but boy, you don't need to associate yourself with family that much, sir. Especially your birth family. Boy, as I tell Lewis every once in a while, sometimes we have relatives in our lives that are drive-bys. We keep the windows up, we keep the doors locked, we drive by and we wave. Don't you pull up in the driveway, you get in trouble that way. Wave at them, wish them well. But don't feel like you have to take care of somebody in your life, sir. Don't feel that, just because they're family. Because I feel like you've done as much as you can with that situation. There's a situation in your life, you've done as much as you can with it. Don't beat yourself up saying that I should do more. You did exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You did exactly what you're supposed to be doing, sir. Don't try to do more, because that could throw you off balance in your life. Your health vibration is not that bad for you. You're a little stressed, you hold on to things. You beat yourself up too much for situations that have happened in your life. Because vibration for you, sir, I have to understand that you did exactly what you're supposed to do. There are things in your life that did not work out well. They did not. But they were not a life lesson for you. They didn't work out well because they were a catalyst to get somebody else to where they needed to be. Wish the vibration behind you well and move on. Move to where you need to be. People in your life have good sense. Ask them for help. You're very private. You don't put your stuff out on Front Street. It's private stuff. But ask somebody you have a good connection to. Ask them what they think. They might give you extremely valuable information for your vibration. Because if they tell you something, it's something they truly believe will work for you. For whatever you do for a career choice in your life, sir, you are exhausted, dear. You're tired. So whatever's going on with career, you're ready to change that vibration in your life. Tell your guides how much money you need to make if they change it for you. I've told people here today, if you have to be a missionary, you have to go help people, change people somewhere else, sir, they should take very good care of you. Give them a figure. What do you need in your life? If you never had to work another day in your life and never had to do anything else in your life and you could just go play, not going to hurt your feelings, sir. No, not going to hurt your feelings at all. Ask your guides for what you need. Don't ask for one figure and then it comes here and you say, well, I should have asked for more. What do you personally need to the end of your life? You're at a certain age now. What do you got? Good 42 years left here. What do you want to do? What do you want to do for 42 years? As for enough money, you don't have people in your life. Your family tree is not going to support you. just so you know that. We're supporting there. You'll be the first one to the nursing home and they'll forget about you. So no support there, sir. So just so you know that. Don't want it to be a surprise as you get older. That if somebody wants to get you in a car and take you someplace and they're not telling you where they're taking you, you should ask questions. So I would ask, I would say, sir. I leave that with you. Now I'll go back to the lady here on the very vibration you, dear. I just feel like with you, dear, I just feel like I have to find a journey. I have to find something I love doing. I have to do what you love and love what you do, dear. That should be your call to greatness in your life, dear. Do what you love. That should be your balance within your life. You have people around you in the spirit world shuffling. They're not walking strictly walking, dear, they're shuffling. It means they're not moving as fast as they need to at this time, but they're moving as fast as they're supposed to. So you might feel like things should be moving quicker. They're shuffling. It's going to get here. It just might not be on your time limit, on your time situation, dear. But you have this little downtime, this vibration where your guides are shuffling. Tell them, explain to them what you're expecting in your vibration. People don't understand in the spirit world. When you ask within your head, it has to go through all your filters. And eventually it arrives where we hear it. It arrives wrong. It arrives different. That's why we always explain in the spirit world, you should get yourself a piece of paper. Write down exactly what you think you need. What do you need in your vibration? Then at the very end of it, write a word better. You'll take better, but this is what would work for you. Then fold the paper towards you because you've personally accepted it. Then throw it away. Don't put it somewhere to keep looking at it. You'll just visualize it into the future. By folding it and throwing it away, you want your guards to go get it today. Right this moment, right this instant. Find this for me. Don't keep visualizing stuff into the future, dear. Should be arriving today, right now. Relationships, dear. Not like I have to keep my eyes on situations in your life, dear, but I feel like I just need to be watchful of individuals, of what they asked of you, dear. You're at a change of a cycle, a change of vibration in your life, so that means that you have to find what your purpose is, dear. What are your purpose for you? People want to color outside the lines, but dear, you've already got the lines planned. But don't let people color outside the lines with you. Make sure you understand exactly what they're doing before you accept the outcome of what they're actually trying to bring into your life. You would not make a good nurse, dear. Hopefully you're not a nurse. You would not make a good nurse. You don't want to take care of people. It's not the vibration for you. You want somebody to drive, you want to put your feet out the window, and you want to put your head back, and you want to feel safe that they're not going to wreck the car. That's what your vibration is, dear. You're not going to nurse somebody back to health. You're not going to take care of them. You'll be the best friend somebody can have, but you don't expect them to take care of you, but you don't want them to expect them to take care of them. You're not doing that. You'll help, but there's reason, vibration for you, dear. Trust yourself. You're not making bad decisions in your life, you're making good decisions, but other people might not like the decisions that you're making, dear. Too bad. That's what I would say, dear. Too bad. You tell them, Lucerne said, too bad. If they don't like the decisions that you're making, dear. And I leave that with you. The lady next to you, dear. You know in lifetimes, dear, that you've been extremely talented, extremely gifted, dear. This lifetime, you should have gifts, vibrations within your life, dear. But in past lifetimes, dear, extremely gifted, extremely gifted. So you should awaken the cell knowledge within your body, dear. Allow that knowledge. Tell your guides, awaken whatever cell knowledge that I need in my life at this moment. Allow them to awaken that knowledge within you, dear. When you ask for that, then wait, watch and see what appears. Sometimes Spirit just brings it and drops it into the vibration. But a lot of times you're following a path. You're following a journey until they eventually get it here. But you aren't where you need to be yet. You are not living your best life yet, dear. Not quite yet. I feel like I feel there's been a disaster, and I've been locked in the building. I've been trying to get everybody out, but it's been a journey, because people aren't paying attention. I feel there are people in your life, dear, not paying attention. I don't feel they're not quite all there, but they're not paying attention, dear. It's not your fault that they're not paying attention, because you can see the warning bells. You can see situations ahead of you, dear. Ask your guides to awaken that cell knowledge within your vibration, dear. If I would place you anywhere in your life, dear, place you, and you said, Lewis, where would you place my vibration? I would put you in Richmond, Virginia, dear. Richmond, Virginia, in that lifetime, dear, your name in that lifetime was Judith May. M-A-Y. In that lifetime, you taught high school, dear. You were a teacher there in Richmond. You still have children living there. Your last name's May. You're buried there in the local cemetery, dear, there in Richmond, Virginia. So I know where you've been, dear. If you live in Florida, bless your little heart. But you're here for situations that have happened in your life that have brought you here, if you're here, dear. You live in Florida?
No.
Thank God for you, dear. You can't live somewhere where it's hot all the time, dear. It can't be hot. Oh God, no. You'd burn up. So, what state do you live in?
New York.
No. I'm not going to kick you out, dear. At least you're up north, you're in the cold, you're in the mountains, higher ground, we're okay. But if you ever get a chance to drive through Richmond, dear, I don't care if the plane flies over Richmond, take a breath and see what you feel. You might feel something, dear. A lifetime's very much attached to you, very much. So teaching, instructing, and helping is part of your makeup, dear. You need to help. You need to encourage. But some people are not playing with a full deck. I'm not saying that those people back there behind on the benches next to you, dear, they're okay. But there's some people around you, dear, you already know what I'm explaining to you. They're not playing with a full deck. So I would say, from the spirit world, a couple of eggs short of a dozen, dear. Remember that. You're not here to correct them. You're just here to help them. That's it. Lady next to you, dear. I'm going to change for a second because somebody wants to speak to you, and he wants to come through, so I will allow him to come through. Lucerne-Rev's going to move back for a moment, but I think Tobias will come. He wants to speak to you. He wants to say something to you, and I'm trying to keep him at bay, but he has this idea that he needs to say something. He knows more about your vibration than I do, so I'll allow him to come through and speak to you. Have him say something to you, dear. I'm coming through now. My name is Tobias. I know who you are, dear. I told the sun to move away so I could speak to you. You know, dear, we have traveled lifetimes together. I've been in your vibration, dear. I can help you with your vibration. All you have to ask is for Tobias to come. I will be with you, dear. We've traveled lifetimes together. You have understood me, and I've understood you, dear. I know exactly where you're supposed to be. You know that, too. You have connection to spirit, dear. You make an extremely good seer, or a good visionary, dear, on your vibration. You could do what people do out here. You could do this. You have a talent, dear. You have a gift of being able to see situations, dear. And I will help you with that. I can help you from the spirit world. I'm a good seer. I can help. You have some crazy relatives, dear, so don't mess with them. Don't get intertwined with that stuff, dear. There's a bunch of drama going on. Bunch of stuff going on, dear. Not your drama. Don't pay attention to that, dear. That's why I wanted to come through. I wanted to make sure you understood. Don't pay attention to drama. Call my name. I'll take care of the drama for you. If people would say, there's something around me that's slapping me, just understand that it is me. I'll take care of them, dear. I will help you. We've traveled lifetimes together. Many, many lifetimes, dear. You know, our last lifetime together, we lived out of Vermont. Outside of Montpelier, Vermont, you know. ran our own business together. We were associated with each other before I went to the spirit world. I'm surprised to see you here today. That's why I had to speak to you, dear. We had a connection to each other in that lifetime, dear. And that connection still survives in the spirit world. Trust yourself, dear. Don't get yourself involved in drama, dear. Don't get yourself involved in it, dear. Maybe you should get yourself a little squirt gun, dear. People start messing with you, squirt them, dear. Get their attention. They might complain that you're doing something to them. You can just sit and giggle and tell them it wasn't you, it was Tobias. I don't think they'll believe you, but tell them that anyway, dear. I will help you. Now leave that with you, my dear. I will, dear. I leave that with you. Mary, I'll come to you, dear. I'll stay here. I'll leave Lucerne back there. I think you've heard from Lucerne before, so maybe I'll speak to you, my dear. Vibration with you, my dear. I sit with you. You're walking on a gravel road at this point in your life. You're getting good footing, but every once in a while the rocks start to move, and you have to make a quick decision in your life of where you place your foot again. That's what I feel at this point. You'll get to solid ground here shortly, but I feel like it's because somebody else makes a decision. Something else is put in motion for you. That's going to work quite well for you, dear. I heard you speaking to Mr. Gates, yeah? I heard you speaking to him about your car, dear. We're working on the other side to bring you into the car, dear. Don't let your kids drive it too much. They're very rough on the car, dear. But we're going to work our way to get you a car that's paid for. No money coming out of your pocket with it, dear. But treat it, don't let your kids drive it because they're very tough. Tough on cars. The vibration, dear. But we're going to work on that. Kind of think of your life here in the next 3 to 4 days, dear. What kind of car do you want? You want a Mercedes-Benz? Want a Mustang? What do you need, dear? Tell the guides. We'll produce that situation for you. Ask for something, dear, and we'll bring it to you, dear, because you deserve it. Your husband's on the other side. He wants to help too. But I don't feel like he was that person that could manage things as much as he could, dear. He says, well, she managed everything. So I feel like you managed everything. Books, everything, dear. If you allowed people in your family to manage your business, dear, you'd be in trouble. I just feel that very sensitively with you, dear. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Have I talked to you yet, dear?
Yes, sir.
I have.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
So, I'll let Lucerne come back. I finished talking. But I will let you ask me questions. I will let you ask me questions. We've still got 15 minutes left of the vibration. So if you have a question you'd like to ask me of Lucerne, I will do my best to answer the question. As Lewis said before, I might not answer it if I don't like it. So you can ask me whatever you want, but make sure you want to accept the answer that I want to give you.
Lucerne, is traveling in my future?
Traveling's in your future as long as you figure out where you want to go. Explain to your gods, as we said here, there's a vibration with you, sir. You want to travel? You need some kind of traveling money. So you need traveling money in your vibration. How much traveling money you need? How much of vibration you need? And Lewis's grandmother would say, broad-tucking money, getaway money. What do you need? What do you personally need in your vibration to make that travel? But I do feel like you should go overseas. You should make sure you get a passport, get yourself overseas. Spent a lot of lifetimes in Ireland, Scotland, so that might be a good place to visit for you, a good place in that vibration. Visit go over to England, go over to Scotland, go to Ireland. You might find a good vibration there, a situation for you. But you can travel, you're just patiently telling your guides what you need at this point. Might not travel next week or next day, but the vibration of traveling, vibration is coming. Allow yourself to ask us for the money. We'll give it to you. We have no use for money on the other side, but we have plenty of money here. I have no use for it. So we can give it to you.
Thank you.
That answer your question, sir?
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Should I focus on travel, love, or schooling in the next year?
Love, dear, you attract people that aren't fully assembled. So let's just put that on the table. Vibration with that, dear. I feel like you could be traveling, but I do feel like schooling or some kind of learning something. But I feel like it's more of learning something on a private level for you, dear. It's going to encourage you. It's not going to be something you use as a career choice or vibration. It could encourage your career choice, dear. But I feel like it's something mostly for you, dear. For in vibration or energy for you. So schooling and travel, ask your guides. You leave here today, dear. You get in your car. Tell your guide, say, okay, where would you like me to travel to? Show me. Then watch. I don't care if a car comes up with a name, and then comes up again. And it keeps showing itself to you. Your guides will point you. They will. You might not see it, but you ask them, say, where should I be going? I would probably put you, one of your trips in your life, dear, should take you to Hawaii. Take you off the mainland of the United States. I'd still put you in the United States, but I'd take you off the mainland, so that'd have to put you in Hawaii. I would go there because there could be a teacher or instructor there that you need to hear from. I'm not going to tell you that you're going to go right away, but you should be watchful of a trip or something being given to you, dear. That you get to travel to Hawaii for free. Not going to pay for it. But you'll be going there because a teacher is there, or an instructor is there that you need to have some information from, dear. Yes.
Can I ask you? Yes. My mother just passed a couple of weeks ago, actually. I was wondering if you're able to tell me anything about how she's feeling about that, or her transition, or...
The vibration with spirit is, when people pass to the spirit world, there's not a room. We don't call it a room in the spirit world. It's like a small, as I explain this to people in the spirit world, when you left the spirit world so many years ago, you were in a village, your village. Might not be his village or your village, but your village. So your mother went back to her village. When she left there, when she was born here on this earth plane, somebody in the village lit a candle for her. It could have even been you, as your mother ventured down into this world. During the whole time that your mother was here, somebody nurtured that candle while she was here. And when she ventured back to the spirit world, somebody in the village brings the candle out to her. She puts the candle out, and she tells her story. And from there, she moves to where she needs to be. Right now, she's telling her story about her life, connections of what happened in her life and what manifested within her life. I feel like your mother had a very trying life in her vibration. So, but she has left that behind. She is moving to a higher situation. So I feel that the life lessons in her life were more to get her to where she needed to be. And she appreciates that now after her passing the spirit. And she will help you. She will appear in one of your dreams, dear. Be very vivid, your vibration. But she is happy. She's content. But she hasn't moved to where she can massively speak to others yet. She's still within the village, learning and understanding where she is. Because the world is different there. You can't bring the earthly energy with you. It has to be more of a spiritual vibration. It takes you a moment. Sometimes it takes people years sitting in the village before they become in tune with the energy that is there. You might take your vibration here, but you don't take the energy of the earth plane with you. Your characteristics, the vibration with you, stay with you for a time, but those two will fade into your being. In a past lifetime, dear, you could have been extremely good looking, extremely wealthy. You could have had all these beautiful things in your life, and you might get back to the spirit world and go, I want that body. That's the one I want. You're not going to get up in the swear world at 90 years old going, that's the body I want. You're going to pick something that you're very comfortable with as you move into the spirit world. It'll be a conglomerate of everybody that you've ever had and a balance of each. Your mother's doing well. People are looking after her. They're looking after her very diligently, looking after her because she did her job. She did her vibration, dear. I'll leave that with you. Somebody back there, Wade, back there in the back.
What is the best way for me to help what's the best way that I can help the grieving people that I'm working with?
Best way to do that, dear. If you're working with people to help, the vibration with you is to put your guards on notice, dear. I said here to somebody here today that you don't need all your guards. Set some of your guards on notice and say, help this individual. You might be dealing with some kind of situations with individuals, dear, that you have no knowledge of. You're trying to help, you're trying to encourage, but the knowledge with your vibration is not quite all there. But somebody in the spirit world has the knowledge. They have all the knowledge that you need for that situation. Put them on notice that if somebody is there that you need knowledge from, please be forthcoming with it. But you should just get yourself quiet, dear. Before you venture into work, before you venture in somewhere to take care of somebody, take yourself a moment. Get quiet. Take a breath. Ask your guards to protect you before you go into the situation. And then venture in. But protect yourself before you venture into that situation, dear. Just ask for protection. Highest and best and nothing else. Highest and best. And that should work for you, dear. Yes, dear.
Can you tell me anything about my past lives?
I didn't hear that.
Could you
Past
tell me
life.
anything about my past lives?
Past life. His
Past lives. Huh.
his past life.
I think it was kind of cute in this lifetime, sir. You have the beard. Past lifetime, you brought that into this lifetime from that lifetime, sir. You lived in Pennsylvania, out of Kane, Pennsylvania. You're Amish. Very grounded to the earth plane, sir. Your name that lifetime I know was Cain. But the vibration with you, sir, is you're very earthly, you're very connected. A lot of your lifetimes have been used living on a very simple life, a very simple vibration for you. You carry a lot of that into this lifetime. You probably tell yourself you don't need a lot. I don't need a lot, I'm okay. Ask for what you need, sir. Maybe the Amish plays a little part there. You don't need much, but you do live in the society, sir. Ask for whatever you need. You might be quite surprised in your life what you get. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Lady right behind you.
Is there marriage my future in this lifetime?
I was trying to hear that. I didn't hear that.
Marriage.
Is there marriage?
A marriage.
Marriage.
future in this lifetime?
What do you want to get married for? Yeah. No, the vibration with you, dear, is you will arrive with somebody in your life, dear. Maybe you're looking in the wrong door, dear. I don't know who you're looking for in your life, dear, who you want in your life, dear. But they will be younger than you. You're not going to be a cougar, but you will be younger than you, dear. Old people make you crazy. So you're going to involve somebody that's much younger than you, dear, younger than you. If somebody does arrive in your life 3 to 4 years younger than you, dear, and they arrive in your life with a little boy, and they want to date you, I would definitely look at them. They followed you through lifetimes, dear, to help you, encourage you, dear. But you will have a relationship, a very positive, very good relationship, dear. But remember, right now, in your life, you attract people, dear, that think that you can take care of their life for them. Make sure that you don't put yourself in that situation. You'll be talking to me again in another 12 years going, okay, Lou, where's the person coming again? Don't allow them to arrive in your vibration for you, dear. I leave that with you. Go to you, dear.
You mentioned this was my last lifetime on Earth. So if I go to another dimension, what I'll be doing there, I'll become a guide?
When you eventually leave this earthplane, dear, you will go to another place that you feel comfortable with. There are many dimensions in the spirit world, hundreds and thousands of dimensions in the spirit world. You'll end up in a world that you are very comfortable with, dear. Time of rest. You know, you've been back and forth with spirit 386 times, dear. You should be tired.
No, that's why in the beginning you said I'm exhausted. That's why.
But you need to find what makes you happy right now, because as you journey in this lifetime, you're going to find your balance, dear. And when you venture into the spirit world, you will venture to where this dimension, this place is, just to be, dear. You will be there with guides and master teachers and instructors, dear. You will travel with them for a while to learn, so that you in turn can be somebody else's guide, somebody else's protector from the spirit world. You might even join my group, the group of spirits that are with me. I don't know, but you will join a group, dear, to help others on their journey. And that's what you will do.
Me?
Yes.
Thank you. I've been told by several people that I mean, I have an interest in spiritualism, New Age, metaphysics, all that from a personal and academic level. And I've been told that I have shut it off because of a fear of what my potential would be. And I was wondering if you could expand on that.
Vibration with that side field, maybe you could be a little bit afraid of all the information that would become rushing forward in your vibration. It's all within your cell memory. Maybe you're wanting it piece by piece. But eventually, if you want it open, all you have to do is just ask your higher self to bring it to you. But I explain to people, you can do all the meditations you want in your life and teach yourself how to breathe. But when you breathe, you should visualize your vibration breathing through here, through your third eye. Like water is rushing through your third eye. Breathe in that direction, which opens your pineal gland. Your hypothalamus gets you in connection with us. You could actually retrieve all this information you need in your life. You're just not quite ready yet. They might be telling you that you're stopping it. Maybe the timing of the people are not ready yet. Maybe the vibration for you isn't quite ready yet for you. So ask your guide, say, if it's time that I need to hear it, then show it to me. If it's not time, they won't show it to you. But ask them if you're ready for it. You've been a master teacher, an instructor, a guide, a protector. You have a lot of information, sir. You just have to allow yourself to understand that, of who you are. You're a very powerful being, sir. You know, you have a lot of aliens with you. I think it's kind of cute. You do.
My ones are green.
They're from another dimension, another place of existence. They're very much master teachers, instructors. And I thought you could have some major dreams in your life about that, sir. Major. About alien aspects, situations in your life. You might come and talk to me in another 5-6 years, and I've written a book about universal energy or something in that vibration that brings through that connection to alien consciousness.
Okay, we'll bring Lucerne back on. And
I'll do one more, yeah.
Will I meet someone in the near future?
What's in your future?
Will I meet someone in the near future?
Not the near future, dear.
No. How long?
You're not. You need to change where you're shopping, dear. Don't be shopping at Walmart when you're going to be shopping at Neiman Marcus. I feel like you're shopping somewhere that it doesn't quite work for you, dear. I don't feel like they're broken, but Jesus. I feel like you want to help, but some are just too far out there. You just have to, patience, dear. How old are you, dear?
Turning 47 soon.
24?
47.
47, so puts you in your Second year of a 9-year cycle, you can attract people there. But remember, most of your cycles you haven't attracted for you. First 2 years of a cycle, 46, 47, you get to attract, put the foundation in for you. You didn't set the foundation for you for quite a few lifetimes, dear, so take your time to set it. 48 years old, you can attract whoever you want in your life, but set your foundation first before people start bringing luggage in for you to take care of. Set your foundation for you. Then the person that's supposed to be here will be here for you, dear. Okay. You can turn the lights on. I'm blind, I can't see. So I hope Lucerne talked. I assume he did, so. But the major thing is, I hope I answered enough questions, but the one thing, if you want to do this, you want to train yourself to do this kind of work, then sit quietly, set an alarm. I had my alarm clock, but set an alarm so you're in there about 10, 15 minutes, and once you're in there, take a tape recorder, tape what you're doing. So if you do go into some kind of mode, you'll be able to play it back and go, oh my God, I talked. Then if you start talking when you're doing it, then have somebody come in and sit with you and ask you questions.